So after learning jQuery, now time to learn about Bootstrap. What is a Bootstrap, guys? Bootstrap, as you see here, I've opened already their website. They have their own website, getbootstrap.com, and you see here just the information here. That's Bootstrap is an open source toolkit for developing with HTML, CSS, and JS. What we learn, and so quickly prototype your ideas or build your entire application with our SAS variables and mixins, responsive grid system, and extensive pre-built components and powerful plugins built on jQuery. That's the information about Bootstrap. So, and on the with other words, we can tell that Bootstrap is front-end component library, and that's the most popular library that used by web developers. So now we will learn about Bootstrap and how use this Bootstrap in our project, and firstly how to attach to our project as well. So now let's play around the website, and you see here we can just have two buttons, like first get started and then download button. But first of all, I'm going to click get started button. So we can get started with Bootstrap, and firstly we have here introduction to Bootstrap. So Bootstrap will give a chance or opportunity to us to attach as a CDN. So Bootstrap CDN, just you don't need any downloading process. Only you need to just take this link and attach it to your website. So copy and paste style sheet link into your head before all other style sheets to load your CSS. So they are JS links. So jQuery must come first, then Popper.js, and then our JavaScript plugins. If you want to attach or copy to your project, you should do it that as well, because we need also CSS link and JS link as well. So with Bootstrap we can create something interesting and responsive website, because responsive web design is about creating websites and which automatically adjust themselves to look good on all devices. So you can use Bootstrap and then check the website on small phones and large desktops, on tablets, and for all devices. And that's the reason why we want to learn Bootstrap. And with Bootstrap you can get this sizes and then normal or interactive websites. So Bootstrap also gives you this ability to easily create responsive designs, as well as optional JavaScript plugins. So you can use more HTML, CSS-based design templates, like any buttons, tables, navigations, or models, carousels. You can see here, we can just on the left side see all components. I will just click now and show you what we have in Bootstrap. So let's see, for example, just carousel. So you can use these slides. You can put more, I don't know, 3 or 4 or 5 more pictures, and then use them as a carousel with this code. So as you see here, we have divs. We've used just image element, and then another divs with carousel item class. So another interesting, we can take from here forms and Bootstrap. I'm in the buttons. I want to show you forms. The buttons good as well, but the forms is prepared forms. You can just check this form. That's simple responsive form, and then this is the source code of this form, or another form controls. You can see over here. Alright, then here sizing, Okay, so drop downs, we have drop downs as well. Drop downs, here all drop downs are toggleable, and contextual overlays for displaying a list of links and more. And they are made interactive with the included Bootstrap dropdown JavaScript plugin. So I will show you one of them. That's the drop-down button. You can click and then show hidden parts. So that's drop-down click as well, link as well. And another one, split buttons. So we have split it buttons, and then we can choose options. Alright, now I'm going to show you and jump back over. Then the first page is introduction. Let's start with get started, but you can do with download version as well. With download version, you can just download compiled CSS and JavaScript to your project, and you can drop into your project. And but we don't need right now to download them, because get started is the better choice for using in our project Bootstrap. Okay, so now I'm going to copy this link and go back to my code editor. Just waiting. Okay, now I have index.html, and then here I have the link crimson and style sheet, and the third link is my Bootstrap link. So let's go to the GS part and then copy these as well and go to here. Alright, now we have our own Bootstrap links. So let's start with simple components. Open up the components, and I want to use navbar section, and I will show you how can we do that. So I'm going to delete that, completely delete, because I don't need this anymore, and I will create something different here. And style CSS. Okay, let's save that, and then take any navbar here. Let's take this one, or not this one. This brand Bootstrap nav. Okay. Alright, I'll take this one, copy, and then put over here. But you can just copy and paste to your project, but see actually what this means, and we will talk about later in the next videos. I'm going to explain you that. And this is a prepared module, and then we will use this in our project. So I'm going to open up my first project, and let's see that how actually works in our So we have this navbar, and I will show you guys. This is a responsive. As you see, we have just now a tablet form, or that's like a maybe phone, smartphone, and we have responsiveness there. When I will click that, and we don't have callback, because I have here some scripts. We don't have callback. If you remember, we've talked about in jQuery part and how use the hide and show. So save that again, click. Alright, now guys, I show you click, then click. That is cool, right? So that's just the starting to Bootstrap, and see you in the next one. So we get started with Bootstrap now, guys. and I'm going to show you how to add the files from the website, from this website, from getbootstrap.com. So guys, now we can just add some models to our project. So let's add static backdrop to our project, and I've copied that. No, this one. Okay, so go to the page after div, and then no, put it here. Save that, and again go to the page, refresh. Now I have a model. Understood or close? Okay, so otherwise we can put, let's put jumbotron to our project, because jumbotron, that's it, like just div, as you see here, that's the panel, and then here some button and information, and I will copy this part and then go to the page, save that, and then go to my project. Now I have jumbotron as a website. So hello world, this is a simple hero unit, a simple jumbotron style component for calling extra attention to featured content and information. So guys, that's the learn more. Yeah, that's the just starting with Bootstrap. So you can just take this one and then change the texts over here, or adding some another content you want, and use Bootstrap, guys. So understanding this Bootstrap codes and classes, I'm going to show you and then explain you Bootstrap approach. And firstly, what we did actually to start with Bootstrap. Firstly, we included the Bootstrap 4 from a CDN, and we understood that that's easy to use, and Bootstrap has own its own responsive features and mobile first approach and browser compatibility. So now I'm going to show you. We have attached CSS, Bootstrap CSS link, and then scripts as well. Now I'm going to show you and explain you some Bootstrap 4, talk about Bootstrap 4 grid system. So Bootstrap grid system is built with Flexbox. If you remember, we've talked about in CSS lessons. So in CSS tutorial, I've talked about in this Flexbox, and in Bootstrap, this Flexbox grid system allows up to 12 columns across the page. So here right now, I'm going show you with navbar, or let's delete that and then start from 0. Okay, so now Bootstrap grid system, grid classes. Actually, let's open up a new page and then show you here the 4 grid systems. If you remember, we used in the navbar call large. So .call, let's say that .call, that's extra small devices and screen with less than 576 pixels. If you use call small, that's the small devices, or this is a screen with equal to or greater than 576 pixels, 76 pixels, yes. And if you use call MD, that's medium devices, that's the screen width equal to or greater than 768 pixels. If you are using large devices, that screen width equal to or greater than 992 pixels, 992 pixels. And we have one Excel as well that's more than 1200 pixels. So as you remember, we've used large, small, medium, and Excel. Okay, for the Bootstrap grid, and I'm going to show you just a small example, actually how we use this columns. So let's create just one example with div class. Div class, let's say row. I want to get some rows, and then within the div I'm going to create the div classes with call. Okay, with call. So let's create first call in, I want to, this is small 3, okay, A, and the second one is call small 3, B, and the third one is call C, and the fourth D. So let's save that and go to the project, refresh. Now we have A, B, C, D, guys. So if you remember, I've talked about that we have here the size 12, and I've used 3 space for this one for A, and small 3 for B, and for C, and for D, different. So I'm going now give some style as well. Style here, or we can do the styles in the CSS part. Call small 3. Okay, so I want to give some background color. Let's write blue. Okay, save that, refresh. Okay, no, if I will do is different, just do that. Okay, we have 4 the same size. All right, now if I will do one of them is 4, small 4, it should be 12, right? This one 5, and this one let's write over here border 1 pixel solid black. So save that and go to the page. Right now we see the difference. That's the same. And if I change in a project the sizes for small one, if 9, 1, let's do 10, 2, okay? Total is 12, right? That's the grid system, you know. See. Okay, save that. Refresh. So the difference between them. Okay, so it didn't take because we've changed all classes. That's why I'm going to write here row, or let's write for everyone differently, and take this one. Five, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Five and 1 and 2. Save that. Refresh. So we now see the difference, and we now see the spaces for each one. So that's the grid system, and we've tried to understand the grid system, guys. And if you don't want to use all 12 columns individually, you can group the columns together to create wider columns like that. But here, separately, 12 small columns. Okay, so that's the way we've used only small one. If I use so each class scales up. So if you wish to set the same width for small and middle, but I've did it only with small. So if you will do with another one, a large one or middle one, that will do the same, and that will take the columns and divide the 4 parts. Let's do that with large, and with large. Okay, so large, and the last one is large. Save that and change in our style CSS as well. See that how the large columns as well works. So the last one is large. Save that and go to the page, refresh, the same thing. So when you do this, you will get this because that's the large. Okay, that's all, guys, about CSS grids or Bootstrap grids. See you in the next one.